Technology's gadgets, trade trinkets for your dignity, American savage, stripped of all that made you strong once, all substance, even if just family, tradition and fists, poor and hard. Eat your lunch in your dirty car, your dollar menu, discard the trash on the floor. Home, 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 we must go home. Our home is raised, we must go forward. Our home, our home. It stands for ages, our gods are planted, our fathers planted. They burn our homes, they break us. They've broken us. What homes now? What flotsam driven, what prefab plaster? Dry walls bear no fruit. The race fails, the race fails. The breed fails. They've taken our homes. We do not carry our gods with us. God is homeless now. He wanders homeless, without worship, without hearth fire, doors to give gifts, no grave even. We are traded, chattel without the honor of chains or owners worthy to be masters. We are bastards. We are bastards. I am playing covert games. Is that a sterile path, or will the draped, jeweled fame, thin gruel embrace us fools, enough to feed some homeless bastards, lost boys like us? We like our gruel. We like our shiftlessness. We like to be no tools. Not in the anti-culture do we labor. Not in the machine do we wage our days away. We labor as tools for other pleasures. We raise new walls, of walls fallen raised, the blocks strewn always. We hew new stones. I write always, one way forward, know it. How a man's perspective might change after a few days chained, beaten, given over to the violence of another arbitrary power. We take our safety for granted in satiety, scoff at the world. You're democratic, remember. That means without past and future, without roots planted, without name or honor, pride or place, land or title, right or hope, not even no grave plot even. We are mighty, democratic chattel, well-fed with poisons and well-fatted sheep. The bad shepherd plays his poisoned flute. The dissonance grips us, the wool on edge stands, shear us. But then, does the king come to break them? May we have a king, dear please, may we be worthy of a king, to cheer us, that our hearts may again sing, that some seed hedge may be planted, some dignity retrieved, let sheep vomit out men and lick us clean again, in our hedge, our pasture in the shadow of cathedrals again risen, horizon now clear for another 1,000 years of subtle, organized progress, passion. Heave them off. They've grown too heavy. In our freedom we groan. They lean on us. Their money belts jingle. Our debt is grinning, shiny teeth. The levy heavy. The police are gearing up for a world riot beatdown. Masks, truncheons at the ready. And newer weapons. Force majeure. Force majeure. But does a king come? Do we have the strength to rally a mob and let our king march on our stinking Rome? Are we still worthy, or shall we be turned over to the butcher? Our fleece grown thin and meager, eaten by many bugs worse than our fleecers, good only for one last feast. Feed the bank and states, many mouths, and burn what remains.